Well, congratulations. You did it. We have successfully moved into the next phase of the moon. We are sitting in the fourth phase, which is the heart chakra. Why is this important? Light your candle and let's find out. Remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect back to Mother Earth, the same way that our ancestors did. They teach us and left us clues and markings and information that was locked up inside of us. Did you know that the reason that you are feeling these emotions is because we are ruled by the moon? Welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, we take 8 different Oracle cards, get connected with the moon, and create a plan of action. So start clearing your thoughts and start connecting to your breath. Start becoming aware of your breathing. We are learning each and every phase as we go along, becoming more and more light. We are now sitting in the 4th phase of the moon, the waxing gibbous flower moon. This means that we are 78% visible. That means that those emotions that are coming up, you can not only feel them, sense them, now it's time to refine them and pick up that resilience of working on releasing what no longer serves you. As we move through the moon phases, we move through constellations. We are now moving through Virgo, ruled by the planet Mercury, the planet of communication, to help us increase those beautiful words with impeccability, digesting those thoughts, creating those new, again, communication. As we move through the phases and we move through the constellations, we move through the chakras. We have worked on I am and establishing that grounding foundation. Moving through to I can, creating that self-esteem, that self-worth. Next, moving into I can, creating that self-confidence, working with and incorporating I am loved. These are all energies that we are moving through as we move through our phases. As we sit in the constellation Virgo, we are asked to release that short temper, that oversensitivity to criticism, that low self-esteem, to digest new words into existence. The frequency is also changed. We are becoming more and more aware of that openness, that compassion, forgiveness, resilience. Don't stop breathing. As we move through our breath, start clearing your thoughts and start connecting to that breath. Now is the time to inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic. Use that imagination and believe that they are out there just for you to inhale. And exhale to make room. That's it. That is the key to our success, is breath. Consciously breathing, you are controlling, learning to train your imagination, learning to control your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Sit with me in some moon time. Breathe and work on inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Consciously. As we move through the phases of the moon, getting connected to our feelings, emotions as they come up, and we stick to our breath, You are decalcifying your third eye. I ask you, do you dream in color? Do you dream? Your third eye needs to be decalcified. That pineal gland, this is where our imagination sleeps. This is why we can see in our dreams. When you close your eyes and you connect to breath, and you inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic, you exhale to make room. Mother Earth then scoops them up, picks them up, recycles them, turns them into, you got it, blessings, medicine, and magic. But you are the machine that causes that chain reaction. We are the spark that creates the movement. You must believe this in order to achieve this. Sit in breath. This is the baby steps to meditation. The baby steps into connecting back to your power. Doing it at the right time, with the right moments, with the right tribe. So welcome once again. Find that rhythm of breath. Next, let's do a body scan. A body scan, for those of you that are new, is when we allow our physical body to rest and relax. So imagine that there is now a hoop that is connected to your breath. Inhale, let that hoop go high as you can imagine. These are the baby steps, guys. Exhale, let that hoop sink down. Let that hoop relax your forehead, your jaw. Release your tongue, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way back up, as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down once again. This time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble's our transportation. That hoop, that's your relaxation. Exhale. Let it sink methodically. Slide down. Use that clairaudience. Find that frequency in the void. Slow it down. If you've reached the end, do it again. This phase is important as we drift off into the void. Using our imagination, working at it, inhaling and making room, releasing what we no longer need and allowing Mother Earth to recycle it, to pick it up, and create those blessings, medicine, and magic. Exhale. If you've reached the end now, tie off your hoop. Tie off your bubble and create a balloon with a long tether, like a cord or a ribbon or a rope. Your mind will pick up that core memory of being connected to your mother, our true mother, Mother Earth, being passed from one mother to the next. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child. Grandmother Moon guides our emotions. Mother Nature coddles us and creates that security. And Mother Earth, she holds us all together. So come, as we all are walking the red road to the sacred mountains to that unobstructed view, to our next adventure. So come, imagine with me, and let's find out the direction that we sit in. We are sitting in the arrow, truth as our protection. Yesterday, if you keep up with us, we also had an arrow to ready, steady, go. The arrow will always point true. Connected with the willow for the strength and the flexibility, and the arrow pointing to send that bubble of protection around us. You should no longer fear your words, If you have the ability to organize your thoughts, drop that sensitivity of criticism, that low self-esteem. Release it. And be reminded once again that you have the truth as your protection. No need to fight. The symbol that we get today, a soul retrieval. If you know anything, this soul retrieval means that we have truly achieved that completion. Bit by bit, collecting those aspects of ourselves. Those new aspects, your energy, your enthusiasm, even that innocence that you think you might have lost. You are no longer fragments. We are creating that unity under that blanket of protection of truth, knowing that we have found the truth. When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back. Think back over your life and find that time or that time when it happened and vow to never compromise your integrity again. This is a solemn vow, a promise. What have you agreed to in the name of love that you now know is deeply wrong? Make it right. Let that hour of truth and protection guide you. This is the soul pieces that we are collecting. That forgiveness, releasing that judgment, that domineering attitude, the animal that steps before us, reminding us that it is time to play with joy. Let that innocent child that we have collected and discovered come out to play. Let that arrow refine our thoughts, point to that love and that unconditional understanding, truth and hope. The ancestor that walked before us carrying the same message. Family and children are the most important things. And our tribe, our pack, this all is the same. We are surrounded by beauty and love. And it was created by you, for you, all because you were able to play with joy. Collect in those soul pieces, refining your attitude, increasing that joy and that sense of resilience, that sense of beauty and organizational, analytical thoughts. I failed to mention that there is a meteor shower coming. Hopes, dreams, and wishes will be flooded in the night sky. Know that we are all on a soul coaching, once again, to increase that unconditional love. Love is important, that sense of security and feeling. We may not have received it all as children, but we are receiving it now. I feel like we have adult money. Know that you are healing that innocence, healing that fear, knowing that the shadows and the dark are actually coming from your light. And the brighter you get, the smaller those shadows become. The more that they shine light on what needs to be refined. Transmuting that fear. Listening to our intuition that tells us to move through your fear with love, with your family, with your tribe. Make the time to sit and to play with joy, knowing that by giggling and laughing, you are collecting those soul pieces. You are forgiving yourself and using that truth as protection. You are no longer alone. Really, it's true. Don't hover and harbor those old wounds. Let's find a new path. Don't get distracted by the little stuff that you've already mastered. Go for the big one. Let's go through that journey knowing that we are part of a team, through that fear, asking that question once again. Care to discover your glorious purpose? Sink into this medicine. Sink into this magic. Sink into these words, knowing that you have your full potential in front of you. When you release that fear, that anxiety, and replace it with love and understanding, nurturing yourself, refining those thoughts, you step into play. You collect the rest of those soul pieces to become that one person, and using truth as your protection, no longer speaking in fear. So let's take our bubble. Let's take this message and go deeper into a meditation. No need to move. Mother Nature will call us, handing us over from Mother Earth to the void. Use your ears and use that clairaudience to slip through and find that next dimension. Use your ears. Do you hear the birds calling us? The water gently lapping, and the fire here for us to make it comfortable and warm. Encouraging us to discover that glorious purpose, to move through our fear and replace it with unconditional love of family, of friends, of tribe, of children, knowing that they are the most important thing. Let's play with joy, feeling that sense of completion, knowing our truth as protection. Sit here by the fire, moving from one location to the next, through imagination, through sound. You got it. You're brought here at the banks of the river to get back into the flow, to step into that playful joy, to discover that glorious purpose. Come. Get closer and let's do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom. This is where we allow our body to decide what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. Right in here. Tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Switch hands and tap. Next, find that area on your face where you would do a karate chop. Where you would do your eyebrow, your third eye. Tap and repeat this message. I am a beacon of radiant love and support. Tap the side of your eye and repeat. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Under your eye, repeat and tap. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Tap under your nose and repeat. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Tap your chin. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Tap under your arm and repeat. I am a beacon of radiant support and love. Tap the top of your head and repeat this message. This message is that new programming. This message will help that ease us into releasing what no longer serves us. Did you know you're part computer? Needing to be programmed? Needing to be encouraged? Love breaks that cycle of ignorance, opens you up to the more possibilities. Know that you can be anything. Step into your glorious purpose. Use that truth and protection and no longer fear your words, because we know that we can use them with impeccability through practice, through awareness, through connection. Remember, you're a blessing in this world. Let that message sink in as we move through the chaos and into the calm, allowing this new program to sink in. Remember the important things in life. your family, your friends, your tribe. Know that by working on you, you become a beacon of radiant support and love, helping others retrieve that sense of completion. So if you're ready, let's make our way back to the void. No need to move. Use your ears once again. Move through time, through space. Congratulations. You did it once again. Tune in daily. Work on your meditation. Know that this was here to help you discover your magic. Because you are a blessing. You are that frequency that creates that perfect harmony within us. Don't lose sight of that. So, if you're ready, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing to the idea that we are not alone. Continue to send me those comments. Let me help you, encourage you, and pray for you. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes to all of your magic. Don't get caught up in that illusion. Digest those new ideas. Use your new words. Remember the important things in life are love and releasing your fear, moving through it to discover your glorious purpose. I wish you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.